Well, it's autumn and we're back at the Monet Bridge, and I had a fly rod out. The condition of the water is beautifully clear. I can see barbel and chub swimming down there. So I'm just going to try a dry fly first of all for fun, and then we'll go back to the maggot. Just have a pleasant hour or so here. Let's see how we get on. Going to put a little mayfly out and see what they think of that. Probably not a lot, but we can see a lot of dace down. One or two of the bigger chub were taking fly earlier, but there's nothing rising at the moment. You never know though, we'll give it a go and just see it down there. Little dace going for it at the moment there, look. Nothing coming up for the fly. Dry it out a bit and try it. Well, we just had a couple of days nibble at it, but we've had nothing serious going for the fly, so I don't think so well with it. But it's always nice to just try another technique, and nothing happening on that. So we'll go back to the maggot. Well, I'm down to a size 20 now, and we'll try just a couple of maggots on that because they're very finicky. The water's very clear. I just tried them on 3 maggots, some slightly heavier gear. Now I'm down to a 1 1/4 pound line, and we'll just see if we can tempt them on a very small bait. Maggots in. Let's see if we can get them interested again. They'll drift down again to a small one. But they give a good account of themselves. It's not so bad, this one. It's not so bad. It's giving a good thump. So, a little carp then from the pool just below the bridge here. We could see some earlier on, and one's come out now. So I've just set up these 2 rods temporarily with worm, then I get a couple of rod rest cuts here. Bite on this rod then. Definitely a green bite. Let's see if we got him. Yeah, they're in there. Nice fish. My beauty. Up you come. Absolutely gorgeous Bream. There we go. I'll put you back in as quick as we can in the heat. And look at this big fish. It's a lovely one. I'll get him unhooked and back in quickly. Quick photograph. Back into the water. We'll put the rod together. Got a spinner already on it. I've got a spare lure and spinner with me. But the chances are I'll hook up somewhere on the rocks at some stage. And we'll just see if we're lucky and just pull something out even. You can see again how far out the water is. Here the water usually comes right up to the top, so it must be down a good 30 foot. And we'll just work our way up and down the river here a little and see if we can pick anything out. Saw a chap here the other day and he had a couple of little perch and small jack pike. So that should be fun, if we even get something. Let's hope that one lands properly. That's better. You can feel when the spinner's working. There's a very slight drag on the reel. So we'll just pleasantly work our way up. The small stuff just here, look, moving around. That might mean you could be waiting out there for it. We'll give it a go. Well, there we are. We've got our first catch of the day, small perch. So it does work. And that's made it all worthwhile anyway. Isn't that delightful? Lovely little fish we'll put back in, straight back in again. He's far too small to keep. But it's beautiful fish. Such pretty fish, perch, aren't they? Put the hook out fast, and there we are. There he is. Work our way out over these rocks and have a go at the rapids here. We'll try these various pools. I've seen the perch have a little go in this pool. We'll have another cast to him and see if we can get him to come out. Didn't quite get the distance then. A little bit further to that rock over there. Nope, still not getting the distance. I'm too afraid to... I got him. Took it straight off. What have we got here? Well, I'm blown. It's a little bream fowl, looked of all things. Definitely a perch just now that followed it though. Oh, there we go. It was a good fish that. Casting up into this pool. Work our way along further. It's almost like a salmon river here, isn't it? Beautiful. And the water down. I never see that. Another 10 years or so before this happens again. Right, we'll go and try further up. Here we are in autumn fishing these lovely waters, sparkling light here. Leaves falling around me. And we're over to a little stream that comes down to here. Now we know a lot more about the bottom here. Beautiful spot, isn't it? Well, there we go again. Only a tiddler, but at least we're still catching something. You never know when a big one will come along. This is a bit better. What's this, a small pike or something? What have we got here? Yes, a little jack pike. How much fun. So another species. Oh, he's away. In he comes. We'll soon get him back. But it shows the species that are in here, doesn't it? That's the point. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Take hold of him and we'll get a shot of him before we put him back. He'll be another 50-pounder one day, who knows? Beautiful shot. Okay, so we'll let him go to the water. There we go, off he goes. I'm still getting bites in this pool, so these lower pools are a bit better. Do another one. There's another perch go at it then, just here. There we are, another little perch. How about that? To order. And well, I'm blown. We've got another little jack pike here in the same spot. Look, smaller one this time, but God, there's some fish in this pool. Oh, there we go, another wee beauty to go back in again. Off he goes. And we'll see what else is in there, eh? Who knows, at this rate. Yeah, what have we got this time? There's another little jack pike. Surely it can't be the same ones. There must be a load in here. Oh, another little perch then. Let's cast across this lovely pool and see if we can get anything out. Oh yes, look at that. Whip that one straight out, little perch. Pretty little thing again. Straight back in with it. And out we go again, see what else we can pick up here. Slightly better fish again. What have we got? A perch, or yes, it's a nice little perch. The largest perch of the day. It's not huge, but at least it's a bit better. Oh, well, that's quite respectable. There we go, isn't that nice? His little fin up. And again, back in he goes. Beautiful little orange colours on him. Back into the water. Back into a little jack pike again, it looks. Yes. Well, it's all good sport for the future. It's just there aren't any bigger ones around, isn't it? I'll take him straight off and back in again. Just watch my fingers. Got no wire trace on here, so just do it delicately. There we go. And we'll put this little fella back in again. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Off he goes. Still fish taking here. I had another touch then, looked like a small pike. I'm still getting touches, only small perch and things, but it's lively sport and it's something to do. You never know when that larger fish is going to come along. That's as far as I'm going to go down the river here, or I get into difficulties with all the bank and trees. I'm going to change this little spinner for a Rapala type lure, just see if we can pick anything else on the way back up. I'm going to work my way back up again now, and I put on a little Conrad. We'll see if that gets anything. Well, this little lure seems to work. Another little jack pike out on it. little bit bigger this time. But then the lure's a bit bigger. There we go then, he's alright, he'll be fine. Put him back in again. Just the shallow water here to get going, and off he goes. Well, I think that's that. We've gone full circle and back at the start again, and back up to the car. I've had a nice bit of light sport with the small stuff, but it's been lively and a bit of fun, got me out and about again. While I'm here, I'm just going to have a quick look in the wood for champignons straight away. What do we have here? Some sort of parasol. Well, they're good ones. These are fine mushrooms. These are fine. They're wood mushrooms. So we'll have a look at the rest of them and see if they're worth eating. But yes, they look good. Put those there. I see another one just over here. What's this one like? Is it the same? Yes, it's a wood parasol. Beautiful, just what we need. Put those there. And what about these over here? Yes, wood parasols too. Excellent, excellent. Yes, all wood parasols. Let's have a little walk up the stream, see if anything's up here. What have we got here? Now these aren't edible. They're very like girole. They are a form of girole, I'm pretty sure. But unless I'm certain, it's not a good idea. Yes, I'm pretty sure they're some type of girole, those. They're very nice. Larger than I'm used to. There's what's left of a boletus. Unfortunately, it's too old. I might find a newer one if we're lucky. Some little puff balls here, and many of these are edible. What have we got here? Are these some sort of honey fungus? I don't know what those are. Very attractive. I'll have to look them up when I get back and see. A few of them here though. They do look interesting. We'll have a look in my book when we get back. Brown fellas here, but they're not edible as far as I know, but it might well be. They're not in my repertoire anyway. Slugs enjoying a hearty meal of this mushroom, so it must be edible, but it's not one I know. Little pink ones, but unfortunately they're not purple deceivers and they're not edible as far as I know. Another girole-like fungus, but I don't believe it is. One hiding down here in the undergrowth. Very like girole, these. Another puffball here. Here's a nice one. It's a shaggy parasol. That's edible. Looks a bit far gone, but that's certainly what it is. What have we got hiding under here? Nothing edible, I fear. No. That's another little parasol. So there we are then. An hour or so just down at the river, pickers are spinning. Afterwards we forage. And look what we've got. Isn't that rather fun? So back up we go. On the way we'll just stop at my wood to pick up a few chestnuts just here. And it's rather good because I've got lots of little chestnuts from my own tree here. Let's get a bag for these. So we're not doing badly. I've got a couple of pound there already. Well, there we are. That's enough for the moment. Well, I've just pulled a fig off this tree and taken a bite, and it's just ripe and absolutely beautiful. So when the local said it wouldn't happen, it has, and that is really smashing. Maybe the rest will ripen before I go. Wind is not good, but we try. The possibility, the low est froid. It's,
You don't like?
no, they don't. It's like they throw it. Oh, bon, c'est le poisson là. Oui, il touche. There.
Ah.
You have a good carp. Yes. Yeah, oui, c'est bon ça. Un doigt, ici, two doigts. Don't wind. Finish. Just bring here to the net. Up, up, up. Yeah, we have it. Ton premier poisson, un carp. C'est bien, hein? C'est bon ça.
Oh, tweet.
Non, c'est carp.
C'est carp.
You have your first carp, content, c'est bien. Un bon gars, it's a good fish, yeah.
Oh yes, it's a big surprise. It's my first fish.
So we put the fish back. It's your first one, it's good. And away it goes. C'est un petit bass là, oui. Regarde, attention ici. Vous avez un bass, un petit bass, je pense. Là. Oui, c'est bon. Super, oui, c'est bien. Ok, good. The bass. The premier bass, look, c'est bien.
Ah oui, dis donc. Et le mien là, il est où là?
I know, because you have to go. So you caught your first bass, good?
Yes.
You put this one back, it's not.
Very pleased.
Put this one back, yes.
But I'm so pleased because it's going again in the lane.
Good, yes, it's a good poisson, but you have to watch the branch, difficult. Okay, good, yes. So the net, up, lift. Oh, it's a carp encore, bien. Okay, good, excellent. That's good. Now you have an expert. Another carp. It's good, beautiful carp.
Hello.
You have had your second carp.
Yes.
Carp encore.
Yes.
It's very good for you, your first day.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Good remembrance.
Well, I'm down at Simon's Lake again, and my last chance probably this season. I've only got a couple of weeks left before I go back to England. So I want to make 3 little fishing films. One here, tomorrow possibly at David Flinton's Lake with a carp, maybe try the crayfish head, see how we do there. And then possibly we'll go and fish the Lac Egazon, see if we can get some pike or some catfish. So 3 nice days fishing to come. So I put a nice big garden worm on here. Let's see if we can get a bass out on this. I just cast this out into the middle there. That should work well. And I want to try and get some small roach today as well, so I put a couple of astigo or maggots on. Well, at last we have a little one. It's only a little roach, but it'll go for bait later. And we've got bites on both at the moment. There we are, we've got a wee bass on this one, perfect. Just what we needed. And got a little roach down here on that one. Here we are at the Pont de Verville, just down below Fresselines on a misty morning, and we're just off carp fishing now to La Brouée. I get a couple of shots of this mist. And so we continue on our journey to the lake, and the sun is now rising and the mist is coming up and disappearing beautifully. Well, I'm down for my last time at La Brouée this season, and I'm going to try some crayfish today as well. It's a bit colder, the water's colder, but even so you can see carp coming up with the braid behind me, so it should be some fun. I'll catch a few fish. But it's just a lovely way to finish this season in the autumn. The colours out here now, when the sun comes out you'll see more. Well, let's just move down closer and now put a bit of bait in. These carp are coming up. We'll see if we can just pick one out. Got the 3 rods out there with the vital arms on there, with 1 with crayfish, 2 with prawn. And we'll see if we get anything. Nothing so far. Give it a go. About 20 or 30 yards out. See if they're going for it straight away. Let the float get away. And there we go. It's our first fish of the day. Not huge, but a nice start to the morning. There we go. Yeah, we're in. Again. Only small stuff. That's the beauty of the barb, listen, just come straight off. You can put them here at the edge quite easily, like that. And off they go again. Gotcha, that's that fooled him. Again. Just slip the hook out. And back in it goes. No, not so well, and this time on a ham. Off he goes. It's a beautiful afternoon. Oops, there was a bite. And they're still coming out. Put a bit of bread in and they come swarming around and a bit of floating crust on top and away they go. Well, it's coming into late afternoon now. We're still catching a few fish. Just fishing on mixed methods now, from bread to meat. Still got some prawns on, but we haven't had any big ones, and I've taken on the prawn today. A bit more bread in and just see what happens, shall we? Watch these fish come up for it, and we'll put a bit further out as well and see if we can pick up a fish further out. They're getting a bit canny now, these fish. They're going for the bigger bits rather than the smaller bits. Going right up to my float now. Let's see what we get. Something, just having a go at it. Look there, we got him. Yeah, that's it. That's it. She's in. Now let's see what we can do. Get the fish in. There we go. She's on. Yep, he's on. Just throw another slice of bread to get them going again, or two. Watch what happens to those, and then we'll get some crust on a hook and wait for them to come up. Nice carp on that one already, look. Come back, I think. There he goes. Yes, we're in. Nice fish, this one. The best of the day. got him. Had to wait. You see, the small ones will play with it and drag it under, but you've got to wait. There's a carp going for it. Has he got it? Got him. He's a nice fish too. Yes, good fish. Oh, hasn't got it. Just took it under. Yep, we're in. That's a nice carp, yes. Usually get better as the evening comes on. We're one of the best fish of the day. It's about 7 and just under maybe 6.5, 7. But let's see if we can get any more. We've got a couple of hours left yet, and this is on floating crust. We need to get them back on the feed after that. We'll put a bit of bread in. Already the carp are coming in onto it. So you've got a small one. Oh, never mind. We'll get this one in quick and go for the bigger ones. Big enough fish. That's one. Oh, we're in again. Yep. They push the bread right up against it, so she'll get a bite any minute. There we are, that's it, we're in. That was nice, yes. Not a big fish again, but on cue. Nice fish. Beautiful colours. I think the water with them. And another nice little specimen. Nice fish, this one. Well, good condition. There's a lovely shape. Up we come. What a lovely fish. Look at this one. There's a smashing specimen. He's a good 4 pound, 4 pound. So we'll let this fish go again. Lovely fish here. Away he goes. They really are beautifully conditioned little fish, aren't they, in the sunshine? Must be one of the last fish of the evening. This is one of the biggest ones. Ooh. Stunk. What about that then? Is that a beauty or what, eh? The end of the day, right at the end of the season, makes it all worthwhile. Nearly on £10, I reckon. 9 anyway. Well, what a lovely fish to end the day with. A beautiful autumn day. Fish about £10 there. Finish off my season and my day here, and yet we've got to go pike fishing yet in a few days, so who knows what we'll get there. Oh, another stonker, this time a lovely mirror carp. Yes, gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. What a lovely final evening. So this time a lovely mirror carp. And what a way to finish the evening, isn't it? Water's way down. Before now the water was coming up and we actually swam just here, so it's down about 60 or 70 feet. It's a rather grey day after our carp fishing yesterday. It's going to be bright and sunny. Tomorrow's going to be bright again. I've got to go to the gallery, but then Saturday, Sunday I hope to paint. Today though, I've been looking forward to trying down here. You see how much the water has gone out. It just is ridiculous. They're vidaging or cleaning the barrage, the dam, and doing renovations on the river. I haven't fished here before. Should try a worm as well, just in case there's bream in here, and give it a go for a few hours. If you don't try, you don't know. You can see here just how much the water has come down, way down. So we're sat nice and comfortably here. It could be just sat all day and get nothing, or you never know. And if I get bored, I shall change the worm for this little lure. Well, I've tried worm, I've tried deadbait, tried spinning. I don't think we're going to do anything today. Well, that hasn't worked, so I'm going to lift up the gear and go and try one more spot on the way home. And there are many areas here that we can get to with the car quite easily, just down from the road. This is one I haven't yet fished, so I wanted to for a while. I'll give it a go for a couple of hours now. So we'll give this place a little try then, just for an hour or so. Seeing some roach rising. Thought there might be a good place to see lure, and bream, but who knows. Lovely autumn colours. Just listening to the steady hum of bees around me, thinking there must be a lot of flowers, and I realised there can't be this time of year. The whole of this sandy edge is covered in these wild bees that have got their own individual little nests. It's quite fascinating. That's the end of the fishing films for this season from me over here in France. Maybe I'll do something back in England, we'll see. Until next spring then, when I come back in April.